live. I hope you can see me both actually in my YouTube, on my Facebook, on my Instagram. So hi, thank you for joining me. I'm so excited to be here. Let me get my Instagrammers close up because it's kind of hard to look in three different directions. So how you doing? How's your Monday? I hope you're doing well. I'm so excited to join you guys. I've been a little MIA, I gotta be honest, this past week or two. Who's counting? But I was very busy. My family was here, and it was a magical time that I can't even tell you. It's just fueled me with energy, and seeing them was everything I needed. And now I miss them even more, as you know. But I didn't see them for 3 years, so it really meant a lot to see them after all those years. And it was just something that I needed, and I hope you guys had the chance to see your family. If you don't, call them, video call them, whatever, FaceTime them, see how they're doing, ask them, because it's so important. Family is so important. But now I'm back, and I'm so excited because we are going to talk about a very important topic that I believe is important for every singer, artist, performer, entrepreneur, speaker, anything, anybody, any person in any field. And it's how to make powerful decisions, and decisions that really empower you, right? It's not just to make any decision, but it's to make the right decisions for you, and not because, if we have a decision for one person, you can make one decision, and the second person who can make a different decision. And that's what it's all about. It's about knowing what is important for you, and what you 100% can live with and you can stand behind. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And tomorrow I'm going to make a quick announcement. We're going to go live with the Queen of Opera, Andrea, which I love. And if you're not following her, you should, because she's putting so much content about singing, about all her concerts she's doing free on Facebook. And she lives in Hawaii. And we're going to talk about her career, how she started her career, and how she's moving through her career, and her voice. And if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to also send me a DM or in the comments, and we will gladly answer this tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern Time. So that's going to be very fun. So stay tuned and follow that. But let's go back to our subject today. You know what it is? I found that a lot of my students, a lot of my colleagues, a lot of people that I know from all walks of life. Oh, hello, hello. I'm just going to say hello to my Instagram family. And it's very interesting that every time they have some sort of decision to make, if it's a gig they should do or not do, or if it's to go with a certain teacher or not go with a certain teacher, all these decisions that pretty much can make or break our career, right? And decisions are so important because, as I said, it's something that either you can make your life and make your career come true, or you can ruin your career. And it's very hard to make a decision when you don't really have the tools to make a decision. And I see that a lot of singers, especially, young singers, they rely on their teachers, they rely on their mentors, they rely on producers that they work with, they rely even on their audience to make decisions. And if you're following me for a while, if you know about my method, I'm a holistic vocal coach. And one thing that I always encourage my students is to empower them to be their own teacher, to empower themselves to be their own leaders. And that's how you become a great decision maker, by becoming your own leader, right? When you know how to make decisions, when you know how to control your emotions, when you know everything just falls into place. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I really highly recommend for you guys to If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I want to hear all about it because it's so important, because that's why I'm here, to make a discussion with you and answer your questions. So if you have a decision that you're not really sure what to do, go ahead, type it. We're going to go through the process and kind of talking through what I do. Excuse me. But definitely feel free to share your story or share a decision you made or a decision you need to make in the future and you're really procrastinating it. You don't know what to do. So that's what we hear. So go ahead, put it in the comments. I'm waiting. And let's go and understand that really the power is within us all the time. Doesn't matter if you're a young singer, if you're inexperienced singer, the power is always within yourself, because here's the thing. It's your life. Therefore, you have the authority to make your own decisions. That's it. That's where it comes down to, because you have to live through them. You have to live the actions that comes with a decision, right? So it's so important to embrace that and understand that, yes, we want to listen to people's opinion. Yes, we want to hear people's experiences, but ultimately the decision is ours. And I see it a lot, that a lot of young students and a lot of young singers don't feel they are worthy enough or good enough to make those decisions. So cut it out. As we say, cut the bullshit. And really embrace the fact that you are worthy and you're good enough to make decisions for yourself. How about that? Thumbs up just for that, right? If you want to send me a heart, if you want to say a like to the video, go ahead. Okay? And the old way of making decisions, if you ever heard somebody talk about, even if you can right now Google how to make a decision, they tell you, okay, put the pros and the cons right next to each other and make the decision by that. Whatever is makes more sense, go ahead and do that. And it's very mind dominated, right? There's no feeling into it. It's very cold. It's very strategic. It's very cold. It's almost ego driven. And it's what's going to give me most benefit right now. But here's the thing. How many times you made a decision that was not logical? It was just not logical. But in the end, it brought you something greater than you can ever thought or you imagined. I can name so many of these decisions that I just went for something, and I'm going to explain to you how do I make decisions in a very specific way. But it wasn't logical on paper. It was just not logical on paper. It just didn't really make sense. So that's the old way of this making decisions. And I'm here to present you a new way and present you something different that you didn't even consider or thought about. How about that? Okay. So one thing I like to do, and hello, dear. One thing I really like to do when I make decisions is, first of all, to understand that we all have intuition. And that's the gift that we all have. We're not alone in this world. We are guided all the time. We are connected all the time. And if you follow me on my social media, you know what I'm all about as an holistic vocal coach. I believe in embodiment. I believe in alignment. I believe we are a vessel, something greater than us. You can call it whatever you want to call it. It could be God, could be universe, it could be source, whatever that is, that flows through you. And it wanted to express itself through your voice, through your being, through your energy, and your unique energy that nobody has. So when you understand that, it also helps you to guide you to where you should be in your career, where you should go, or what type of songs you should sing, or what type of decisions you need to make, who you need to work with. All those things are coming in from your intuition. So yes, intuition it's one of those things that it's hard to listen to, because guess what? It's not very loud. It's very quiet. It's a quiet, quiet voice that always tell the truth. It always has at our back and always wants the best for us. Okay? And when you understand that, also understand that your body never lies. Your mind can trick you. Your mind can put you in different thoughts. It can convince you. It can go on this whole loop in your head. But your intuition that is connected also to your body, because guess what? You feel in your body right here, right now. You can't fool it. You right away will know the answer. So how do we do that in practical matter? Let me teach you. Are you guys ready? Let me know if you're excited, because this is really changed my life. So when you have a decision to make, one thing I like to do is first of all stand up, okay, on my 2 feet, put my hands on my heart, and ask myself a yes or no question. Do I need to do X and Y? Yes or no? Okay? It's a yes or no question. There's no ways to move around it. And when I ask this question, you will feel inside of you a feeling of expansion, or you're going to feel something really uncomfortable inside of you. It's going to be one or the other. Okay? That is really, really important to understand. When you ask yourself the question, right away, notice the answer will come from how you feel. You're not going to hear a yes or no in your head. You're going to feel right away in your heart, feeling of expansion, feeling something expanding, something that feels good, pretty much. Or you're going to feel something that is tensing and it feels uncomfortable. And that's your answer. Yes for expansion, no for feeling not that great. Now, if that is not enough for you, there's another trick that I like to do, and I want you to also use it in your next dilemma or thing you want to figure out in your life, is to stand up, as I said, put your hand on your heart, ask yourself a yes or no question, as we did, and you will feel your body moving forward for yes, or your body will move backwards if it's a no. This is very interesting. I even it sounds crazy, because if your eyes closed, you can't really tell. You're going to feel that. But you can also record yourself. You can also look at the mirror and really notice where your body is tilting. If it's tilting forward, you have your answer. This is a yes. If it's moving backwards, you have a no. And it's as simple as that, guys. Simple as that. And I want to let you know, guys, that most of the time it's not going to make sense. Most of the time it's just going to be something that you're like, oh, really? I don't know. But you got to go for it, and you got to trust it. It's very important. Because again, if you're not trusting your inner guidance, your inner intuition, you are detaching yourself from your own guidance and what is your superpower that can lead you to all the amazing things in your life that you're not even aware of, just because it's not logical right now. But it would make sense 3 years from now, or 1 year from now, or 3 months from now. Powerful. Very, very powerful, my friends. So let's go back. Number 1, ask a yes or no question. Number 2, you have 2 ways to find out if it's a yes or no, through how you feel or physically what your body does. Is it going forward or back, right? And number 3, as step 3, we are trusting it completely. We're not doubting it. We're going for that. Even if you are scared, by doing those little things, and you know what? If you feel so paralyzed, you feel you can't go for it, it's such a big topic for you, and it's such a big deal, and you feel you just can't go with that, don't worry. How about use it in little things in your life? How about where I'm going to go today? Through which route? If I'm walking my dog, for instance, okay? I'm asking my intuition, which road should I take? Should I take the right or left? So I'm asking myself, Should I take today the X street? And my body will say, I will feel it, either the expansion, or I will feel that diminishing, or my body will move forward or backwards. I will know when I follow that. So start with little things in your life. And when you start really trusting your intuition, oh my God, the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit, because you're going to trust yourself so deeply much that it's just going to change everything for you, because you're going to feel that power. You're going to feel that confidence that we all want so much. And we give away our power to our mentors, to our teachers, to anybody out there other than ourselves. That's crazy. So I'm here to remind you how worthy and powerful and amazing you are. And you have everything you need in order to make the right decision for yourself. And only you and your guidance and your intuition knows how does that even look like, and what does that mean? Okay. So that is very important. And what is important also to understand, some people cannot make decision right away. They need some time to really let it soak in, to let everything to kind of get some more information, or really let yourself understand more before you make that decision, right? And that's totally fine. Whatever you are, give yourself the time, ask yourself the question. If you feel the answer is not, you don't really feel it really sharply, you don't feel it 100%, give yourself some time. Whoever needs to hear the answer, or whatever is waiting for you, can wait another day or 2 or 3, and give yourself the time to not even think about it. Don't think about it. Don't even wonder what to do. Just let it go, and then come back after 3 days and ask yourself the question, and you will have a definite answer. I'm one of those people that need some time to really sit with a decision, and I give myself the time that I need to really process what I need to process, and the answer comes to me really, really, really clearly. So here it is, guys. I just really want to share this with you, because I know everything is decision, right? Everything we do is to make a decision. And I want you to know there is no wrong or right decision. It's about what's aligned or not aligned with you. And it's all about remembering how powerful and how amazing, worthy you are, and giving yourself the power back, and live life on your own terms and nobody else's terms. Okay, so that is that. I hope that was helpful. I would love to hear from you, even if you're watching the replay. If you kind of join in and out, that's totally fine. I would love to see any questions you have, anything that you have in your mind. That is great. Oh, Douglas is here. Barda is here. Hello, hello, my friends. My students are here. I'm so excited. I love seeing you guys all. That is great. Quick announcement. Number one, tomorrow we have a live, and it's going to be an amazing conversation with the one and only Queen of Opera. She's going to tell us all about her career as a singer, how she became the Queen of Opera, and what are the projects she's working on, and how she developed her voice and her talent and her performance opportunity. And she's a social media queen. So I really want you to join this one, because it's going to be a lot of fun, and you're going to learn a lot from her. So tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, join us for a conversation. You definitely don't want to miss it. And also, if you don't know, I am hosting an amazing exclusive live on 11/11, which is November 11th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be an amazing event where we're going to talk about how to sing right now, and the workshop is called Just Sing It. So we're basically going to learn how to sing with 4 easy steps, okay? And something that nobody teaches you, and I'm going to teach you what is the missing component that nobody's teaching you. And it's not just vocal technique, it's not any of those. something much bigger than that, that is going to give you the results that you finally want and the career you want, and eliminating all this anxiety and all those things that's stopping you from living your own truth and your own self, and do the career that you want, or just sing and share the music that you want with the world, because there's nothing more frustrating than not living your true self and really exploring. If you want to sing and you feel like, ah, I'm not good enough singer, so I'm not going to sing, it feels like you're not living. You really just not really living. So I want you to enjoy life. Life is short. Well, we have 3 months left before the end of 2021. Oh my goodness. So go ahead, join this free masterclass at November 11th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to hear more about it, I'm going to leave the information in the comment section below. My Instagrammers, you will see it on my bio. It's called Just Sing It. So just click on it, join, put it in your calendars. And with that, guys, I'm going to see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me. It was so amazing to see you and catch up. And as I said, if you have any more questions, put them in the comments. I'll definitely answer.